The god of war deserves no respect in the era of peace, because there is no reason why you should celebrate the end of a martial tournament which you are losing with the utter destruction of New York City. That's just dumb. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and this is the epic conclusion of the battle between Anansi, the Weaver, and the god of war Ares. If you're lost in the source, go check out my Miles Morales playlist. But for those of you who don't know, Anansi made Miles Morales his herald, and Ares has a herald of his own called Warcry. He brought them both together because he hated Anansi. Now they have to fight to the death, and New York City is their next battleground. Now make no mistake, Ares may have been a weakling before, but now he's a Skyfather. He's on the same power level as Thor. He's just new to it. That means there's chaos coming. The gods and the demigods he was rolling with knew this instantly. Yeah, this brother is about to light this place up. We should probably move. And they were not wrong, because the first thing he did was bring forth his sacred creatures, the birds that were indestructible and vicious. He unleashed it on New York and said, go forth and just kill everything. Miles, of course, could not let that happen. He decided to fight it. Wow, Hercules, well, he was just showing off for the good doctor. He found her really, really appeasing. Hey, Doc, you see what I'm doing to this bird? Tough, right? He wasn't the only one that chose to stand and fight, though. Gush was also doing her part, protecting the innocent. Even Ship jumped in the mix. But that's to be expected. He was a clone of Miles Morales, now his own individual person. They did the best that they could. But you see, in the middle of this chaos, they had to remember, two actual gods were fighting in the middle of the city. Ghost almost got impaled by the spear of Ares. Miles had to tell everybody, man, this shit is getting wicked. Because Anansi was going at it with Ares, taunting him like Spider-Man would. You see, he was the god of the spider. He was the god of the trickster. He was technically a spider person, just super amped up. He fought like Spider-Man. He spoke like Spider-Man. Ares had enough of this. He was getting ready his ultimate attack, a kill shot, a rain of every spear he had in his collection. But this was cool in games for Anansi. He just said, hey, War God, check this out. He webbed him with his thread, unbreakable. Ares was screaming, release me. He said, nope. Kicked him in his chest and used him as a damn surfboard. He crashed through a building, man. Through a building, and he was just having fun with it. Anansi is quite OP. And not to top it all off, he's a magic user, so his magic is low-key level. This was the reality of an immortal fight. Miles was like, boy, you're killing my school. From nowhere, Zip came through like, shut up, we haven't finished business. Miles told him, boy, chill. People are going to die. He screamed, I don't care. I'm doing this so I can be a god, the god of the winds. Idiot. He's not going to make you a god. Ares doesn't give a fuck about you. Look around you, man. The immortals that came with you are helping people. You should do the same. Who's going to worship you when you're a god if you don't decide to help? Lock in. Don't be a pussy. He took a moment just to realize this fact, and then he said, all right, I'm with you. Let's do this. So two of them set off. The goal was simple: protect the innocents, stop the birds, and they did it well. You see, it was as if Zip's abilities were specifically built to help people. He was the god of winds, or rather that's what he wanted to be, and he commanded it well, moving swiftly into the building, bouncing off the walls just like Spider-Man. He saved the innocent lives that could have died if not for his help. He was feeling himself. He shouted, my name is Zip. Everybody looked at him. Boy, weren't you the one that destroyed the classroom in the first place? Miles said, yeah, give him some slack, man. He's new to this hero shit. All right, Zip, let's move out. Because Ares needed a beatdown, and he needed it now. He noticed Zip and started to curse him out like, you weak demigod. You actually thought I was going to make you a god? Pathetic. You have always been a joke. Before he could even complete his statement, boom, a gust of wind knocked him back. He landed in a truck. Everybody started denouncing Ares like, yeah, we shouldn't have rocked with you, man. You pathetic. We gods, brother. We ain't your slaves. He said, oh, you guys are growing a backbone now. Is that it? You think you're tough, huh? You think you're tough enough to face the god of war? Warcry came like, yeah, master, I think we should dip. This fight not looking good. He slapped the shit out of Shorty like, get that cowardice away from me. Don't infect me with your weakness. I will take all of you on. Nah, that ain't happening. Two spider people were here, and one of them was a god. And Nancy and Miles came through like a bullet. He was airborne for a second, but the god of the drowned, she pushed him on. The beatdown was coming from every angle. Even Gus got her hit back. She pushed him towards the strongest members of the group and they knocked him into orbit, bruh. I mean, he was gone, but he was not done because Miles, Zip, and Anansi got ready to knock his ass out, and they did. The Skyfather was put down like a dog. K.O., K.O. Anansi pulled up to him like, yeah, you good? You alright? Don't do this shit again. I won. So I don't want you fucking with my herald, not with me. Just stay your path. He understood what this meant, of course. He lost the competition, but I promise you, as long as you live in Anansi, I won't hurt your people. But understand this, Olympus remembers, and I owe you a death. The battle was over. Demigods and gods alike had nowhere to go. I mean, they did. Most of them left, even Zip. But Gosh wanted to talk to him because I think their powers come from the same magic source. But he wasn't trying to talk, he just left. She had to follow. Miles was more concerned about his school, about his city. But Anansi got this. I promised you, my herald. I got this. He fixed not just the school, but the whole street. Matter of fact, like nothing happened. You could have done this the whole time, Anansi? God damn, what the hell? Oh, it's too early to be amazed, my herald. We need some privacy. Come with me. He took him to his realm, and his realm was cool as shit. Unlike Boss's realm, it wasn't hostile. It greeted him with kindness. Anansi apologized for using him on all that shit, for bringing him in the battle with the god of war. He didn't deserve it. He's been a good kid. Now, Miles is still irritated. I mean, come on, you used me, bruh. You made me feel like I was special, but I ain't. I'm just a tool. Anansi said, boy, you are special, bro. You taught me like I taught you. Trust me. And don't worry about your life. I'll fix it. With a snap of his finger. Time itself rewind. It was like the whole day did not happen. He was a god for real. This was fun, my champion. And I promise you, when you need me, I'll be there. But for now, I'm going to the background. This shit was draining. I'll watch you from a distance, but I'm just a call away. And just like that, Miles was back in his classroom. His class was over, and he was heading home. Today was a weird day. He tried to even tell his best friend about the events, but it seemed very unlikely he was going to believe him. The whole day, just rewind, like that. But you see, someone was watching from the distance. Inari and the white cat. Can Miles Morales catch a break? God damn, leave his brother alone.